back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 10 tips on growing your natural hair, so let's get into the video. So the first tip to growing your natural hair is to not wash your hair frequently. I'm not saying to go a month without washing your hair or more than that without washing your hair, but it is best to wash your hair according to how much product you use. Now, if you're like me and you use a lot of products, you might feel like you need to wash your hair more frequently. And that's understandable because I wash my hair once a week. But others that don't use that much gel, you don't use a lot of products basically, or things that build up, then you won't have to wash your hair as much. Tip number 2 would be to make sure that your hair is always moisturized. This is very, very important because if your hair is not moisturized, then it's not gonna feel or look its best. Moisture can mean like you spritzing water on it or you getting in the shower and like the steam hitting it or whatever. The third tip would be to either get scalp rubs or rub your own scalp. And this helps a lot. This helps with the blood flow in the scalp and will promote hair growth. So if you rub up your hair every night or a couple nights a week, I don't know, it feels good. So tip number 4 would be to use very little heat. I don't like using heat on my hair. I only straighten my hair once out of all 3 years that I've been natural, just because I don't believe in heat. The only heat I use is a blow dryer, and that's to blow dry my hair so I can get it like this. But that's pretty much it. Using your hair excessively or using heat excessively leads to heat damage, so don't use too much heat. Tip number 5 would be to be gentle when you are doing your hair. Meaning you're just ripping and combing out your hair and you're just ripping at it. You should not do that because when you rip at your hair, that creates a lot of breakage, and breakage is not something that you want. So tip number 6 would be to do protective styles. Protective styles are amazing. Personally, I love protective styles. I've actually only had about 2 protective styles while I've been natural, but I love it because you don't have to do your hair for as long as you leave your protective style up, and there's so many protective styles to choose from. So you can basically change up your look while protecting your hair and keeping it healthy. So tip number 7 would be to find products that work for you. This day and age, there's a lot of natural hair products out, and there's a lot of blogs and channels, and there's so much information on natural hair, but it's very important that you find products that work for you because everyone's hair is different in its own way. So whatever works for me might not work for you, and whatever works for you might not work for me. So it's important that you find things that work for you or not go by what is popular, that kind of thing. Tip number 8 would be do not put tension on your edges. Don't get hairstyles or protective styles that pull at your edges or pull at your scalp at any way, shape, or form. I do not want anyone having no edges. It is very important that you keep your edges restored and just healthy in there. Refrain from hairstyles that pull a lot, period, and your hair will be healthier. Tip number 9 is to make sure you get trims regularly. Regularly for anyone could be once a year. Some people go twice a year. It really doesn't matter. As long as you're trimming your hair regularly, then you're good to go. Final tip, number 10, is to be patient. Everyone's hair grows at different rates. For example, this girl grew her hair out this long in a year. Don't be upset if your hair is not growing that fast because everybody's hair grows differently. Everyone's hair is beautiful in its own way, so don't feel bad if your hair is not growing super duper fast, because if you take care of your hair and if you practice all the tips that I gave you just now, then your hair is bound to grow. Thank you for watching this video. I hope my tips helped you in the end. You just have to remember that your hair is beautiful no matter what. If you want to see more hair videos, then leave a comment or like this video. I'll make more hair videos, I'm sure. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.